I'm here with Survive This here at Chain Reaction in Anaheim, California. How's it going?
Great. Good.
Can you introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Sean.
Daniel.
AJ.
Doug. Billy.
Cool. And you guys are from Las Vegas, correct?
Yes.
How do you like it out there?
Very hot.
Yeah. Compared
Sweat.
to
As this band, it's the first tour.
Okay.
Sorry, it's their first tour altogether. I'm the only other one that had touring experience before this.
Yeah. So how are y'all liking this experience?
I love it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Do you have any plans for like a bigger tour, or is this
Yes.
kind of like getting your feet wet?
This basically was like a knockoff All Your Cobwebs tour.
Yeah.
You know, really just getting down and honing what we need to focus on the road and basically
Yeah.
not at the end of the month.
Oh. So you're not selling them yet?
No, not yet. Not
that
till
sucks.
29. Yeah. This is like a pre-tour.
Yeah. So I bet people come to the merch booth like, hey, where's the CD?
No, they just ask when it comes out, really.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they come in, like, luckily we have like posters and stuff and t-shirts to give out. So.
Cool. And I understand Ronnie Radke did the recording for this?
Yeah, he produced it.
Really?
It was actually recorded by a guy named Rhino.
Was that also in Vegas?
No, it was actually here in West
So what's
Hollywood.
the producing like? What did Ronnie do as far as like where was his hands in the whole thing?
Well, the way we did the record is we really sat down and wrote songs rather than making a sound. So Ronnie sat down with us and worked in-depthly with everything that we did. So we worked on guitars together, we worked on drum beats together, we worked on melodies together, we worked on lyrics together as a whole. So, you know, as a producer, like he just really wanted to like overview everything and be like a boss to each song. And it was a really cool experience.
Yeah. Good learning experience for everyone?
Yes.
How did you meet him? Like
I've actually known him for a long time. He's from Las Vegas, and we just kind of grew up. Like I was there when he first started Escape the Fate, and I was good friends with Brian at the time, and I was playing with his little brother Mike, who's in Escape the Fate now. And just ever since then, we just kept moving up. Like I remember I was playing in the Utah scene for a little bit, and I got Escape the Fate, their very first show out of Las Vegas. You know, it was just like things like that. So we just always stayed in contact, always became really good friends, and then you know when this opportunity arose, it was like you know, it was a fit because we were such good friends.
Did y'all approach him, or did he come up to you and say, hey, I want to?
He actually came up to us. Me and Billy came down for the Fallen Reverse headlining tour a few years back, and we were all hanging out, and I ended up having to take him to do like run a few errands. We drove in my vehicle, and we ended up having our iPod on shuffle, and a song came on that we had recently recorded that weekend. And he was like, oh, who is this? And we were like, oh, it's just some stuff we've been doing. And he's like, oh, let me check some more stuff out. We sent him a few tracks, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna send this to Brett. And he sent it over, Brett liked it, and he goes, I want to hear more. And then he went on tour, and we were talking, you know, back and forth in text messages. And then he was like, hey, why don't you come down and let's do a song together, like, let's work together. And so we went down and we wrote a song, like, Chosen together. We sent it to Brett, and we actually put it out ourselves, put it out on the internet, and it went pretty viral. And then after that, it was, you know, Brett was like, how can I not sign this band?
Yeah, Ronnie definitely has a influence over there now. I mean, his band's doing so good. So how's it been being on Epitaph? This is the first release? Like they're putting it out, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our first release on Epitaph.
Are they? Have you talked to them at all and like talked about marketing and all that stuff, or is it kind of like, hey, here's the music, you do what you do?
No, like definitely, they're very hands-on. Like we have a lot of stuff in the works. We actually just got some stuff with YouTube we're going to be doing pretty soon. We have another tour in January. It's going to be really big, like a big promotion for this. They're actually working on another tour for us.
That's pretty cool.
Before that, just to get the CD out. I mean, they're totally like involved. They try to get like any kind of side thing that we could think of to do. Like we're throwing it out there. Like they love to get ideas from us, and they're really pushing us. It's been a great experience. Like to have someone behind you like that, and have like a person like Brett Gerwitz, who's, you know, Bad Religion. This huge like rock influence to be like behind you is like crazy fun.
You probably definitely saw like a rise in like likes or fans on Facebook and everything. Like overnight.
Everything started changing. It was really crazy.
So who writes most of the music, like as far as like instrumental instrumentally?
We're really like well-rounded, but
Yeah.
AJ is he's a little mastermind.
Yeah. And you play guitar?
Yeah.
Who plays drums? The guy. I thought it was you because you were banging on that.
We all.
Yeah. Everybody plays drums. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then bass, I'm guessing. Another good rhythm guitar. Do you write the music first and then do lyrics, or do you have like a process that y'all go through whenever you're thinking of songs and writing songs?
Like I said, like we kind of changed up our writing style a lot, and really what we base ourselves off of, like I said, was songwriting.
Yeah.
So we really sit down on choruses, and we get a full chorus in, like everything, vocals, melodies, and we really base it off that first. So when we have a good basic structure of the song, we build it in, and then just start filling in all the pieces from there and making sure everything flows.
How about that chorus?
Yeah,
A lot more structured than before.
Yeah.
Just having a stream
Yeah, like
structure.
before this, did y'all have any EPs or albums out?
We did. We just would release it online. Like we didn't really sell them or anything.
Yeah.
Just,
One song at a time.
yeah, just put them out. We'd self-record ourselves.
Yeah. It's almost like a hip hop person. They usually just do
Right.
singles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would just put out singles.
Well,
Exactly.
that's pretty good because then people want. What do you plan on doing
Yeah.
once you get back to Vegas? Sleeping.
Sleeping and writing.
Yeah, doing a lot of writing, and really just getting ready for these next tours coming up. We have a lot of touring set up, so
Building a lot of things.
yeah, we want to learn a lot just being on the road, and like this tour is kind of funny. We've built something new every day, and like we actually have a new like merch booth built. We've gone through 3, so yeah, we
Damn.
started off with nothing,
Yeah.
and then have built this like third one.
Oh shit! So it's definitely a learning process. This whole
Yeah,
getting
so
everything
it's
figured
been
out.
really fun, and like we see things like from other people and like different things that work and don't work, and like we want to start incorporating like our own little ideas in it and like pushing out more. Like now that we know what we can do, it's like
Yeah.
it's a cool thing because it's kind of fun though, like building stuff and finding like junk and being like,
Yeah.
I can make this something.
Yeah.
Like that's really what we've been doing. It's kind of crazy. Like we built a poster just to promote ourselves alone. And, like we literally, I was like, we were driving and I got on Photoshop and made it. And we went to like a Kinko's or
Oh, yeah.
Office Max or something like that,
Yeah.
and printed it out. Like literally went in with the jump drive and said, hey, can I get this? And then got pieces of wood, built a little like frame around it.
Oh shit! That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's what labels look for too, is like people that can promote themselves and like
Yeah.
do like shit on their own. Now you can sit here and like, oh, so here's the music. Now you hand me everything.
Yeah.
It's like seeing a band that actually works for what they do. It's a lot better.
That's kind of one cool thing about Epitaph is like if you work with them, they're gonna work with you. They're gonna go too big, like because they're still considered an independent label, but by far like exceed the expectations of any kind of independent label I've ever seen. So,
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck, guys.
hey,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yep.